Hello and welcome to this tutorial. My name is Usman Fall, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create simple formulas using Microsoft Excel 2007. Now, as you know, Excel is a spreadsheet application normally used for calculations and financial or doing financial related tasks. Now, as you can see the interface, Excel is divided into columns and rows. Now, these are called columns, where you have the alphabet, and where you have the numbers are called what? Rows. Now, the boxes you are seeing within the spreadsheet are called cells. Now, each cell in a spreadsheet has a unique name. Now, the intersection of a column and a row gives the name of a cell. Now, for example, the first cell within this sheet is called cell A1. As you can see above here in the name box, it shows you the name of the cell that is currently selected. Now, each cell that you select, the name will appear within the name box. Now, why the name A1? Because it belongs to what? Column A and row 1. Now, if I click on the next cell in the name box, I will see B1. So that means the name of this cell is B1 because it belongs to what? Column B and row 1. So that's how you know the name of cells within a spreadsheet. Now, if you look down here, you will see that you have some sheets. So Excel is a workbook. It's not just like a Microsoft Word document. When you create a Word document, you just see a blank page. Now, if you create or if you open a Microsoft Excel document, you will see that you will have different sheets because Excel is a workbook that can contain different sheets. Now, for example, now we are on sheet 1, but as you can see, you have sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4, and you can also add extra sheet by just clicking on this tab. Now, you can also delete sheets that you don't want by just right clicking on the tab and clicking on delete. Now, the most important thing in Excel is how to create formulas. Now, what I'm going to show you now is how to create a simple Excel formula. So I'm going to click on the first cell, which is cell A1. Then I will type 50. Now, when I type 50, now this data is not yet entered inside the cell. As you can see, the cursor is blinking. Now, how would I know it's not yet entered? Now, when I press the escape key on my keyboard, you'll see that the 50 will disappear. So that means that value was not entered inside the cell. Now, to enter it, let me just show you. So I'll just type the 50 again. Now, to enter it is either I press on the tab key, which will enter the value inside cell A1 and move to the next cell at the right, or I will just press the enter key, which will enter the value inside cell A1 and takes me down. So I will just use the enter key. Now the 50 has been entered inside cell A1. Now let me type another value, 25, then press enter. Now I have two values in two cells. Now in cell A1 I have 50, in cell A2 I have 25. Now I'm going to use a formula to do some addition. Let's say I want to add 50 and 25. Now in Excel we use formulas, and these formulas should always start with the equal to sign. So I'll press the equal to sign. Then I'm not going to say 50 plus 25. No, it doesn't work like that in Excel. Now in Excel, if you are calculating, you have to use the cell names. Now, for example, the cell that is containing 50, the name of that cell is cell A1. So what I will do, I will type A1. Now it doesn't matter. You can use capital or small letters, but just make sure that you type the cell that you want to calculate. Now I will type cell A1. Now after typing cell A1, as you can see, Excel will automatically put a blue border or a colored border on that cell that you input. Now I'll put the plus sign, then the 25 is in cell A2. Now after typing cell A2, then my formula is done. So that means that's a simple way of adding. So to have my results, I'll just press enter, then I have a result which is 75. Now when I click back on the cell that is containing the results, now if I look above, you will see that this place is called the formula bar. Now in the formula bar, I will see the formula that I have used to have that answer, right? Now let me show you another simple way. If I say equals to, now instead of typing A1, I can, after the equal to sign, I can just click on that cell which is containing 50. Now automatically it will input A1 for me inside the cell. Then I type the plus sign, then I click on the 25. So that will automatically put A2 for me. Then I hit enter. So that's a simple way of creating an Excel formula. Now if I want to delete the values, now let's say for example I click on the 75, I want to remove it automatically. So to delete it, I'm not going to use backspace because if I press the backspace key, it doesn't delete it, it just take me to editing mode. Because when I press the escape key now, you will see that the 75 will come back. So that means the 75 was not deleted. Now to completely delete a value within the cell, you have to use the delete key. So I'll just press the delete key while that cell is selected. Now when I press escape, you'll see that it won't come back because the delete key is used to delete cell values but not the backspace, right? So that's a simple way of creating an Excel formula. And thanks for watching.